Hey, yes, I do make funny videos. That is something that I enjoy doing. Impersonations and some good improv. It's always hysterical. But that doesn't mean that this case is not serious. Serious, serious, serious. And the amount of cover-up, criminal activity, and how many years that it has gone on, how many deaths there have been that we know of, and for sure, in my opinion, like that's enough. Yeah. Some people ask, why is Karen Read, having to go through this again? Listen, I think Karen herself going through this again, probably first stepping back in to it is just like, okay, it's going to happen again. However, I think she is very astute in understanding the environment and surroundings and understanding just how big of an audience this is getting. And if she hadn't had a hung jury, so to speak, last time, she wouldn't be going through this a second time. And there wouldn't be so many more eyes on the Commonwealth. I would say at least a couple million more. And I think that Karen Read herself would feel like this is real justice. Like in this moment, just real talk here for a minute. If this one's a mistrial or whatever, there is enough to send this straight to the appellate court. Like, it's being appealed because it is ridiculous. And I really, I don't like saying that, right? I like that our, government or institutions, our law-abiding people are obeying the laws that they create. And it is unfortunate when they are not. Okay? Not just unfortunate, like it makes people feel unsafe. It is absolutely an abuse of power because every single one in the Commonwealth, from the DA's office to the judge, thank you for your opinion, police officers, state troopers, all the people you entrust have broken the trust. Broken it, and repeatedly are doing it in our face every single day that this trial goes on. So not only is it pulling back the curtain, dude, that curtain's like 50 years thick, that curtain. And for all the people that just wanted to be a police officer and do the right thing and have a whole career of the exact reason you're supposed to be a police officer, to protect and serve, and to help people, and you are ruining it. Not only for them, but for all the people who would feel protected. Now they don't. They don't feel protected at all. You ran over everyone just because you are doing a cover-up. So yeah, Brennan's coming out with it's going to change the timeline. Don't talk about the timeline. Let's just clear this up for you real quick, Brennan, okay? That 3 minutes, right, play on time from Karen's Lexus, okay? Here's what's funny. Jen McCabe's phone, nowhere connected to that Lexus. None. Jen McCabe's phone, 1241, 43, 45, I don't know, somewhere there, right? This lying twit. Facts. Nowhere near the clock on the Lexus. Do you think Karen called Jen McCabe inside the house? Because you know she did not. And said, do you know what time it is on my Lexus clock? It's like 12:30, I'm out. No, that never happened. So even if you change a few minutes on one clock, you're not changing everybody's clocks. And the impact time, 12:31. And there is no way that Karen Reed's phone connected to John O'Keefe's internet at 12:36 if she hit him at 12:31. Which, by the way, how did she miss Brian Albert's Jeep? Huh. That is some amazing driving because it never happened. You can change all the clocks in the world, but the timeline doesn't exist, not from a car. He was beaten, his head was split open, and then it was covered up. And by the way, those blood droplets, they don't appear from the ground going up through the snow. Mr. Gallagher's little red Solo cups had to scoop it out. How is that possible? Only because the blood droplets had to come from above and drop down into the snow. They didn't drop all the way to the ground. Either that's how you could scoop it out. Because there was room to scoop. As dumb as that was. And it was. Which means he was carried. And even if you want to say, well, you know, maybe he was just bleeding and he just spit it out. You know what would be included in that blood? Stomach acid. There's no stomach acid. It's just blood. That only comes from above, dropped down into the snow because his body was carried. Carried. Blood is not going to all of a sudden appear a few hours later when snow has formed if he had been hit by a car hours before that. Like, it is logic. Simple logic. So I don't care how you change those clocks. Those 3 minutes aren't going to save you. And the more you keep going, so will we. All of us. We'll keep going too. We don't take off on the weekends. We're here right now. Okay? Following with you guys. Let's go bust some shit up. Bye.